Good morning. Happy Monday, everyone. I'll give you a few minutes to get on here, maybe 1 minute. And hopefully it's an easy, quick link for you. All right, if you didn't see my comment below, you'll need a set of weights and a chair, as usual. We might be doing a little bit more standing today than usual, but just remember, at any time, if you feel like you need to sit, you can for any of the exercises. And only do what you can. If you're at home by yourself, be careful with some of the one leg stuff, or if you feel unsteady, always have something there to hold on to, and always be cautious so that we don't have any falls. All right, I'll give another 30 seconds here and let everybody get set. I am going to turn on music. Hang on just a second, please. I gotta get my TV set. Now you can play your own music if you prefer. But I will have some music playing in the background if I can get it loaded here. All right, got a couple people on. Remember, you need a set of weights and a chair. And we will get going. I always have to go past the Christmas music to get to my chair class. I'm not sure why. Turn up the volume. All right, welcome everyone. We're going to start with our warm-up. Hope you can see everything here today. See my full body, so my feet aren't cut off and my head isn't cut off. I always try to avoid that. All right, good posture. Shoulders are back and down. We've got a little bit of tension between those shoulder blades so that they don't round forward. Okay, keep that chin tucked in. And let's start with our head turns from side to side, achieving that good posture even during our warm-up. And as we're standing here, make sure those knees aren't locked. And looking straight ahead, we're going to tilt that ear towards the shoulder. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Oh, get those weekend crunchies out of your neck here. Woo. All right, looking straight ahead, we'll drop the chin down and then lift it up towards the ceiling. Remember, keep those shoulders back and down. Keep that good posture even as you're moving the neck. And last one here, looking straight ahead. Let's roll those shoulders back. Nice steady breathing as we go here. And other direction. I don't know about you, but these warm-up exercises really make me feel good. The whole point is to get the blood flowing to all the joints, and I think they achieve that. All right, shaking those arms out. Take them out as wide as you can here. Start with small circles. And gradually making them a little bit bigger if you're able. A lot of people have cranky shoulders, and this can be a nice warm-up. Pause, switching directions. Keep it low if you need to. Make those circles nice and small. A little bit bigger. And pause. Take those hands to the shoulders. And relax that neck. We're just pressing the elbows forward and press them back. We're separating the shoulder blades here and then opening up the chest by pushing those elbows back. Keep the elbows kind of low. You don't want them up by your shoulders. Keep some steady breathing. Ooh, last one forward and last one back. Good job. Shake those arms out. Draw that belly button in. I want you to keep a nice super flat back. Hands can be on the hips. We're just bending forward, to the side, to the back, and to the side. We're warming up that torso in this circular motion. You do what works best for you. One side might be a little cranky, so just take it easy. One more time around, and then we're going to switch directions. Keeping those hips over the ankles here. Just warming up that torso. One more time around. And standing nice and tall. Good. We've got our hand on our chair. We're going to bring that outside knee up and push the heel forward. So you got a flexed foot. You're not pointing your toes here. Hinging at the knee. You should feel that stretch across the back of that knee. Hamstring, calf muscle. That stretched out a little bit. Get the blood flowing to the knee. One more here. And relax down. Let's take it to the other side. You don't have to move your chair. I just do so I stay in the picture. All right. Good balance, good posture, and pushing that heel forward. Remember, if this hurts that leg that you're balancing on, make sure you've got a little bit of give in that knee. So you're not locking the knee. And keep breathing. Make sure you're not holding your breath during any of this. Last one. And relax down. Other side, we're doing our full leg sweep. So bend in each leg. We're sweeping that outside leg forward and back. You can kind of cross your body if that feels good. Straight forward and back. Out to the side. However it feels good. That is a ball and socket joint. And we just want to move it freely so your upper body stays nice and still here. And relax. Same thing, other side. I feel like this exercise makes me look like Gumby. All right, swinging that leg forward and back. I'm definitely not Gumby. I am not flexible. But this helps stretch things out. You guessed it, keep that posture. And relax. Let's get those ankles. If you're tired at this point, you can always sit in the chair for this. Point and flex first. Bottom of the shoe, top of the shoe. And then taking that same foot, you're just going to draw a circle with the big toe. Draw those circles as big as you can. Trying to keep a nice smooth motion. And pause, switch in the direction of your circle. Keeping that upper body nice and tall here. I'm balancing using my hand on the chair. Give a little shake. Same thing, other side. Posture, point and flex. Don't forget that breathing. And now draw on that circle. All right, taking that circle the other direction. Sometimes that feels weird. Like your leg doesn't want to do it, but it needs to practice it. These are good ankle tendon stretches. All right, let's shake those legs out. We're going to stand behind the chair and do our step reaches. So same arm and leg, same side, reaching those fingertips up and over, stretching and pointing that toe. Hand comes down on the chair for balance and reaching with the other side. Going at your own pace here. You don't have to go as fast as I do. Reaching those tippy toes out and reaching those fingertips nice and long. Feel that stretch in the torso, top of the hip. each side. All right, we're going to do a little more for those feet and ankles. I'm going to turn sideways so you can kind of see what I do with my feet. So you're watching my feet here. We're coming up on our toes, coming down, and rocking back on the heels. Up on those tiptoes. Notice my posture doesn't change too much. Back on the heels, up on the toes. Ooh, that back on the heels part, we're not used to doing that. It gets a good stretch. One more each way, up and back. All right, excellent. We're going to move on to a little more motion with those knees. We're just going to do forward stepping lunges. We'll do outside leg, and then we'll move to the other side of the chair and do the outside leg on that side. So inside leg closer to the chair is stationary. We're just taking that outside leg. You can hold on for balance if you need to. Stepping, press back. Use that whole foot to press yourself back. How far you bend and how far you step is up to you. My knees get a little cranky and then maybe shake a little bit. So just pay attention to how that feels to you today. Just bending those knees if you can, both of them. Bend that back knee and the front knee and use your power, that strength you have in your front leg that you're lunging with to get back to that starting position. You got that strength. And done. Good. Let's get that other side. Same thing. The inside leg is stationary. Outside leg is our moving leg. Good upper body posture. Holding on for balance. Position yourself so that you have a good handle on that chair. Use your power. You got strength in that leg. Push off with that whole foot. Bend those knees as best you can. One side might be a little more crankier than the other. And we've got one more on this side. Woo! All right. We've got a little bit more, one more exercise standing, and then we're going to move to sitting. Make sure you have plenty of room. We're going to do our curtsy. So we're going to take that outside leg, point that toe. We're going to take it back. Bend, step behind, curtsy, and point and tap. Bring it back behind, curtsy down, and tap. If you're feeling good, you can add an arm with that. Crossing behind. Excellent. Let's get one more here. And reach. And together. Good. Same thing, other side. Again, make sure you have plenty of room. We're still holding on to that chair for balance, okay? It's still there to keep us steady. We're just working on moving those knees and testing our balance. Take the outside leg. We can't see it very well, sorry. Tapping that foot down on the toes on the floor. We're just going to step behind, with a little knee bend in here, and take it back out wide and tap. When you're feeling good, you can add in that arm and sweep it. And reach. You're on your toes mostly for this. When you step back, you're on your toes, heels up. Ooh, get that leg to go behind, bend both knees as you curtsy down. Nice. It's a great functional movement. Ooh, let's get one more. And together. Excellent. All right. We're going to move to the chair. Let's shake those legs out a little bit. All right. For our first one, we're going to do our wood chop. So you need one weight for this. Okay, we're taking that weight, gripping both ends. Let's give our shoulders a roll first. Make sure we get in good posture. Roll them up, back, and down, holding them there. And make sure your chin is tucked in. You don't want to be angled back, and you don't want to drop it down, and you don't want it sticking out. So So just nice and neutral right here. We're taking that weight. We're going to reach down to the side, back to the chest, up and over the other way. To the chest and down. How far you reach is up to you. That torso should be warmed up, but pay attention to how that spine feels on this one. You don't have to reach as low or as high if you're having some pain in the spine or shoulders. Keep breathing. Woo! Bring it back to the chest. All right. We're going to do the same thing other side. So take that weight, reach it down, up and away the other side, to the chest, down. Nice fluid movement here. Get that torso rotation in. Keep those knees apart. Make sure your knees and feet aren't too close together here. And keep a nice steady breathing pattern. One breath for every repetition here. Last one. All right. We're going to do our abdominal sit back. Okay, so we scoot towards the front. For those of you who haven't seen this one in a while, scooting towards the front of our chair, but not so close that you feel like you're going to fall off. Okay, you've got that weight right here at our chest. Grabbing the side, hello Karina. All right, draw that chin in. We're going to hinge back, not tapping the top of that chair. We're going to row down, center, row down as we come up, reaching overhead. She's just getting something that's plugged in there. And reach, and reach overhead. Hinge back, row, and row. As you come up, reach overhead. Woo! Thank you for the motivation, Karina. Nice steady breathing. If you need to skip the overhead press, you can. Those shoulders don't like it. Really try to get that hinge and row. Hinge back, row to each side. Woo, last one, row. Reach it overhead and bring it to the chest. Excellent job. We're going to grab both of those dumbbells. All right, underhand grip. Roll those shoulders back and down. Let's just bicep curl up and let it down smooth. You know my rule on this. Easy up, easy down, so you don't just plop those weights down. Nice and smooth. Get a full curl. Draw that belly button in. Sit up nice and tall. And relax those shoulders away from the ear. If you're doing this, that's not helping the muscles we want to help. Few more here. Nice steady breathing. All right, and relax. We got those shoulders relaxed. Palms facing each other here. Elbows are at 90 degrees for our accordion. So elbows at 90, and we're pushing those weights out. Those elbows stay in. Bring it back in. Push it out and back in. Now, as you push those weights out, sometimes you want to arch your back. Do not do that. Keep that belly button drawn in and keep that core activated so you keep that spine straight. We're going to use the correct muscles here. One more, and squeeze in. I'm going to rest my weights here on my lap. If you can do so, you can. Shake those arms out. We're going into our lateral raise next. So give the shoulders roll up, back, and down. Draw the chin in, and our elbows are at 90 degrees. Same position. We're just raising the elbows and wrists together. Lower smooth. Remember, sit up nice and tall here. Keep that neck nice and long without arching it back as well. Easy down as well. Stay smooth. Woo, we got one more. And easy down. Good job. Let's shake those arms out. We're going to do a tricep kickback. All right, and then we're going to do our deadlift. So I'm going to turn to the side. You don't have to, just so you can see that tricep. Draw that belly button in. Our shoulders are back and down. Draw that chin into your, like this. Okay, so we're just going to hinge forward. This is that concentrated tricep press. So I want your elbow at 90 degrees. We're just going to pull it back just a smidge towards our the back. And we're just going to press. And the only thing moving here is that forearm, pushing that weight right back behind us. Keep your posture looking straight ahead. Feel that right in the back of that arm. Woo. All right, last one. And other side. Get that position, draw that chin in, pull that elbow back, but keeping it tucked in. Pushing that weight straight back. You can rest that other weight in your lap. Nice and smooth here. Woo! Last one. All right. We're going to go ahead and stand for our next set of exercises. The first one is serve up the brownies. So feet are about hip width apart, shoulders are back and down. Draw that belly button in so your chest is nice and proud here. Elbows at 90 degrees. Got an underhand grip, nice loose grip on those weights. We're reaching up and drawing it back in. Now, if this is hard and you feel like you're arching your back, you can sit for this one. That's fine. Reach up, draw it in. Stay focused. Don't let those shoulders sneak up toward your ears. Keep them relaxed. Woo! Get two more. Nice steady breathing. Woo! And done. Excellent. We're going to set one weight down, and we're going to do our bow and arrow. So we're in a split stance. We got the chair there for a bit of balance if you need it. You probably won't need it for this. We got both arms extended out in front of us. The arm with the weight is the same side as the leg that you have stepped back. Okay, we're bending both knees just a little bit, keeping the upper body nice and tall and right over the hips. We're going to open up, pull that weight back. Your head can follow, and then release it forward. So we're drawing back our bow, and then release our arrow. Pull it back. See how my back leg is kind of pivoting. I'm coming up on my tiptoes, and then planting that heel down. Tiptoes. It's a little bit to coordinate this. And if you want to do it without the weight, you can. Open up that shoulder and hips. Woo, that's tough. Last one. And release forward. And step it forward. Excellent. Same thing, other side. All right, get that good posture. We're in a split stance. Weight, move to the other side. Both hands are extended forward. Make sure you're not scrunched up here. Drop those shoulders. Okay, how far you step through that split stance is up to you. We're drawing that weight back. Open the chest and shoulders, or chest and hips, and release forward. Think about pivoting up on those tiptoes as you release the arrow, and then plant that heel down as you draw back. It's a lot to coordinate, but it's a lot of functional movements here. Keeping your balance. Draw that belly button in to help stay stable. Woo. We got one more on this side. Draw it back and release and step it forward. Excellent. All right. I may regret using a 5-pound weight. We got our squat to one leg balance next. Okay? So we're standing next to our chair. A little bit wider stance here. Overhand grip. Weight is starting right here at our shoulder. How far you go on this one is up to you. You can take out the arm movement, and you can just bend a little bit on your squat. Just bending down. As you come up, we're pushing that weight and bringing the knee up at the same time. Squat to a one-leg balance. Now, you don't have to use any weight at all. Nice and controlled movement. A little pause at the top. Achieve the balance. And let it down super soft. Woo, that's a little much. Wait. Woo. All right, we got one more. We're going to hold it up. Draw in that belly button. Make sure your body's nice and straight. Holding on if you need to. I got to bring my weight down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Excellent. Let's get some more on the other side, and then we're going to do a little balance and cool down. All right, a little wider stance here. Squat. As you come up, arm and leg come up. Let it down super soft. Right into that squat. This is a very complex move. So if you can't do all the components, don't feel bad. And don't overdo it. Whew. You can leave out that arm and just come up here. And you can leave out the squat. And just do a little side step if that feels easier. Last one, we're going to hold this one up. And I'm going to lower that weight because that's a little much for my shoulders. Upper body tall. Activating that core. To achieve the balance, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ease it down. Excellent job. We're going to go ahead and set those weights down and out of the way. We're going to stand next to our chair. We're going to do a few hip circles. So both knees have a little give in them. Okay? We're on our tiptoes with that outside leg. We're drawing up, around, and tap. Draw on that hip circle. Last one. We'll tap here, and then we're going to go the other direction. So bringing it around and over this time. You may not go as high as me. Just do what that knee is capable of. And tap. Other side. Whew, good posture. Little bend in both knees on the tiptoes with that outside leg. Bring it up and around and tap. Holding on for a bit of balance. I think that's 4. All right, and then pause. Other direction. So you're going around back first and stepping over. Whew, very good. All right, back to the other side. I want to do our tightrope with the arms. So this is balance and coordination as well. All right, so you're a little half a step away from your chair on the side. We're going to have heel to toe. That back leg is the one closest to the chair. Front leg is the outside leg. Okay, good posture. We're bringing that leg from the back up to hip height, toe to the heel. Plant it down in the same spot each time. Bring it on in on the inside here. If you're feeling good, you can add in the coordination. Tap the arm on that knee. If you're feeling really good, swing that arm around, tap. If you're feeling especially great, let go of the chair. That makes it a bit challenging. And I often have to hold on to that part. Engaging these core muscles, lifting that knee up to hip height. Doing the components that you know you can do. And last one. All right. Stepping off your tightrope, same thing, other side. Outside leg is in front, inside leg is the back, toe to the heel. Good posture. Don't arch that low back. We're bringing the back leg up to hip height and take it right back into its place. Nice and slow, right back on your tightrope. Add in that arm motion. If you can just reach across, that's fine. The added bonus, if you can swing that arm around and tap and coordinate that. And sometimes the shoulders are just a little too cranky for this motion, so just stick with the reach across instead. Good posture. Think about your movement. Bringing that foot right back where it belongs. We got one more. And release. Excellent. Shake it out. I just have like a minute or two to do our cool down. So let's go ahead and have a seat in our chair. We'll bring the arm across. Let's do some wrist rotations. Both directions, a little finger marching as you stretch that shoulder. And release. Other side. Bring the arm across. Rotations. Finger marching. Sorry for the puppy dog whining in the basement. Maybe hear him when the music's not on. We're going to reach right overhead. And other side. And release. All right, let's sit towards the front of our chair. Pressing one heel forward. Toes up towards the ceiling. Nice flat back. Draw the belly button in. Lead with the chest. We're hinging forward. Get the back of that leg stretched out. This is the most important stretch we can do. Never want to skip it. And sitting tall. Switching legs. Other heel forward, toes up. Relax the shoulders, hinging at the hips, leading with the chest. Keep that back nice and flat. Woo. Feel that on the whole back side of that leg. Woo. Let's get that neck stretched out. Hands are in the lap. Shoulders are backing down. You're sitting nice and tall away from the back of the chair if you can. Draw that chin down to your chest. Keeping the shoulders back. Don't let them round forward. You're going to lift that chin and look over your shoulder. Hold it. Let it come right back down. And lift and look over the other shoulder. I don't know about you guys, but I got sweaty. Chin back down and looking straight ahead. Let's tilt that ear towards the shoulder. Stretching out this neck. Use that arm to reach away if that helps you stretch. Add in a little pressure if that also feels good. You can skip that part if you need to. And release. Sit up tall. Other side. Drop that ear down. Reach away. Add a little pressure if it feels good. And release. All right, let's take some really deep breaths. Reaching down, inhale up. And exhale, smooth. Inhale up. And let it all out. One more, nice and deep here. And exhale, smooth. Awesome job today. Sorry, I gotta cut you guys short. It's lunch recess time for my daughter, and it's time for me to go. All right, have a great day, everyone. I got sweaty. I hope you got a little bit of a challenge there. Come back and do this again later this week and test your balance. Goodbye. Have a great day.